What's going on, everybody? Coming at you with another video. I got good news today and bad news. Bad news is what we're going to start with. I made this video yesterday and then realized, God, what a shit show this was. So yesterday I make the video. Now, not only the first time that I realized that I wasn't recording, I had it on picture mode, so all I did was take 3 fucking pictures. After talking for about like 10-15 minutes, after I realized this, I'm like, oh, okay, well, let me start actually recording a video. So I get the video started, and I didn't think about the fact that my mic had been off and disconnected for so long because I was on the picture mode. So because of that, I didn't end up recording an actual video with audio in there. All I had was just a few photos and then video footage just straight from the microphone of the camera, which is god-awful audio, especially compared to this DJI Mic 2, which is actually really nice. So I did not end up recording an actual video yesterday. I tried, but it didn't end up working out. That's the bad news. Good news, the point of the video, is that we officially have our driver or motorcycle permit now. The entire time that I've been riding, since the last year, I did not have my permit, my license, my endorsement. I didn't have any of that shit. And I finally have it now. The reason I didn't have it is because at the time when I first got my bike, I had a very unreliable car at the time, and that was part of the reason that I got into riding, was because I found a really good deal on a cheap. It was a Honda Shadow VLX 600 2007, just a nice little carbureted cruiser, and that bike was amazing. I got a good deal on it. And where I live here in Maricopa, there are no like courses like to learn how to ride here. You have to go up into town for it. So not having a very reliable car and needing to drive up 45 minutes 3 days in a row while working a full-time job, plus having to pay for it, was not a good combination. So because of that, I never ended up taking the class. I ended up just kind of learning everything myself. And here we are. You know, to anybody watching this who's like thinking about getting into riding or just getting into riding, I would 100% recommend taking the class. You know, for all those reasons, I didn't take the class. And another big reason with me is, you know, everybody has all these things, right? I'm ADD. I was diagnosed when I was a kid. And it's very hard to pay attention for a class. I am a much better learner at my own pace, and my own pace for riding was watching YouTube videos and doing a ton of research. That's what I ended up doing. I did a lot of research. I watched a lot of videos, and when I bought the bike, my friend who knows how to ride ended up taking it home for me, so I basically learned how to ride just in the neighborhood where I lived. You know, I did that for about like a week, did it for 2 weeks, and then finally, sometime during the second week of learning, I was getting low on gas, so I ended up having to ride it to the gas station a few miles down the road. And when I did that, I mean, I was still pretty new, but at that point, I knew enough about riding to be able to comfortably make it to the gas station, so that was nice. So yeah, that's how we ended up getting our permit. But the reason it took so long is, you know, I live in Arizona, obviously. You know, right now it's December. I can't see the temperature right now on my phone, but you know, I guarantee you it's in like the 50s right now, and it's 6:20 p.m. You know, it's beautiful out for riding, and you know, especially in the daytime, man. Daytime riding is just fucking gorgeous out here. in the winter time. Whereas when I was learning how to ride, after we got to about the summertime, it became way too hot to go to take my permit test, because I have to go to, I live in Maricopa, like on the map, Maricopa is like right here, Casa Grande is like down right here, and I have to go there to take my my tests for my license, because the MVD that we have here in my town isn't authorized for it. They're a third party, so they can't do motorcycle stuff. So I have to go out to Casa Grande for it. So I learned how to ride the Shadow for a long time. I got really good. I was confident in my skills. And key point here at the time was that I did not realize that I had to take a written test first. I now have found online where it says that, and it turns out I'm just a fucking idiot. But you have to take a written test first if you're not doing like the MSF course. I go in to take the test. Like, I scheduled a road test, which also one of the reasons I didn't realize you couldn't you had to do a written test was because the website, when you're scheduling, there's nowhere to like schedule the written test for it. You know, if you're scheduling like a written test, it's just for like the regular driver's license. And that's one of the main reasons that I didn't realize, is because it doesn't say that like when you're trying to schedule it. And it doesn't like tell you like, oh, you need to pass a written test first before you schedule your road test. So with all that combined, I schedule a road test. I go to take the road test, and this is in October. So I've been riding for, 7-8 months. I got pretty confident on the Shadow. And when I go there, she's like, oh, did you take the written test? And I'm like, what written test? Where was that? Could I have taken it online? She's like, oh no, like you have to take it here. And I'm like, ah, shit. I had no idea there was a written test. So I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll take it. I took it, and I failed. And you pay, I don't know what the price is. It was like $10 or something. Pay like $10, and then you get 3 tries for a 12-month period. So when I failed that, I was like, oh fuck, I really don't know as much like by the book stuff as I thought I did. So I was like, okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna study for a while, and then we're gonna go in and take the written test. But I was pretty pissed, so I was just avoiding it for a while. And I eventually finally went and took it, and I passed. It was yesterday. And I would have, like I said, I would have recorded this video yesterday, which I did, but it ended up not going through. So yeah, here we are. We are gonna get some food here at this nice little food truck. How you doing? Can I get a hot dog with the bacon fries, please?
Sure. One hot dog and a loaded fries?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, let me get it for you.
This place is really good. Somewhere in there, right? I have a card in my bag too. Okay, cool. No, I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, I've had this place before. They're pretty good. I think that food truck over there is open. I don't even know what that is. Anyway, so obviously, like I said, I passed the test today, or yesterday. And here we are, just riding around having a good time. I just got off of work a little while ago, so I go home. I actually haven't eaten shit today. I spent my lunch break taking my dog to the vet because he's got some little little piece on his face that it's like a mass that needs to get removed. Maybe I'll put a picture of it up. But I had to take him to this vet for like a consultation for it. And turns out it's gonna be like $1,000 to get it removed, which sucks. But I spent like an hour and a half doing that instead of actually getting lunch. So it is 6:25 and I haven't eaten fucking shit today. I've been up since 8. So I'm hungry, and this place has nice, good little chili dog. So we're about to enjoy the fuck out of this. Yeah, I don't know the people who own this too personally, but I met and talked to them just out in the wild around here before, and they're really nice people. I feel bad because it's been like maybe like more than half a year since I last talked to them, so I don't even remember their names, but I know they're really nice people because that's all I remember. They're really nice people. They're from Detroit. I remember the guy that's telling me, you know, because they do conies, chili dogs. So, you know, I'm not from Michigan. I never even been to Michigan before, but you know, he said everybody has their own special way of doing things. And the way here, it's like, I think it's mustard, a little bit of onion, and the main difference is the way that you make the chili. I can't remember if it's here, not here, but in Detroit, or if it's Flint, that they make it a little bit more spicy in the chili. There's like, one or the other does it like specifically more spicy, so however the hell they make them, they're good here, man. So, that's what we're here for, baby. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You enjoy.
Thank you. Oh yeah, baby, here we go. Let's get a good look at this before we grab into it, because I'm gonna have to take my helmet off to eat this. Oh yeah, boy, look at that. Oh no, no chili on here. Fuck it. That's my fault. I didn't even ask. Man, that was good. Shout out. That's MOB's Detroit Coney. I stopped recording. And right as I stopped recording, she was asking, she was flagging me over. And I definitely wanted a Coney dog, but looking back, I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know why I thought they served regular hot dogs. All I asked for was a dog, so I didn't get a Coney dog. But she was like, "Oh, do you need a bag?" I was like, "No, but like if I could get some mustard, that'd be great." So I had her add mustard on there for me. Some pretty good dogs, just a dog by itself, but I'm an idiot. I should have asked for a Coney dog. I didn't even think about it. I was like, oh, like, let me get a dog. I didn't ask for a Coney. But I didn't want to be like an asshole, like walk up like, oh, hey, like I wanted a Coney. But I'm not gonna lie, as I'm thinking about it now, I definitely could have just walked up. Because I mean, she didn't put anything on the dog, so it's not like it was anything special. I could have just asked her to probably put whatever it was on and pay for the difference, but I'm not a very confrontational guy, so I feel like it'd come off as rude if I walked up and started, you know, asking stuff. I mean, you know, it's not really rude, but just like, to me, like, it feels rude to do that, even if it's not like an actually like rude thing to do. So, but yeah, wow, that stuff's really good, man. Those bacon fries, oh, I like the best loaded fries we have here in town, man. And on top of that, like I said, they're really nice people that work there. Or, well, not work there, they own the place, but they're really nice people. Anyways, though, back to the point of the video. So I got my permit now. I can finally actually ride around legally, which feels great. I mean, not that I want to speed, or not that I am speeding, but, you know, you're a little bit less prone to speeding when, you know, if I get pulled over, not having any type of like documentation, which, I mean, I have documentation in terms of like, if the bike is in my name, it's paid off, I have those papers on me right now. I even have my insurance papers printed out. Like, I know you can like get them on your phone, and I have them on my phone just in case, but I literally have all my information for it on there. But, you know, just having that isn't gonna make a cop let you off easy. So, you know, being pulled over without any of that, without having like a permit or license, you know, he's basically forced to either have a friend, if he's nice enough, have a friend come take the bike home for me, or just end up getting it towed. And, you know, anybody that comes and picks it up, you know, they're gonna need to have their license, and who's to say that my friends who know how to ride have licenses, you know? But yeah, so feels good to be legal now. It also feels good to know that I'm successfully recording. Because yesterday, you know, it's a lot easier. You know, you can tell it's recording when you see the little like flashing red light. But in the middle of the day, you can see it, but it's a little bit harder to see because it's daytime and I'm wearing sunglasses too in the daytime. I'm obviously not right now, but in the daytime I wear sunglasses when I ride around. I have like a clear visor, and you know, I can just barely see it in the daytime. So yesterday, as I'm riding around, you know, I looked to see if it was there, and I couldn't see it. So I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll just press record, right? So, boom, press record. I check again, and I still don't see it. So I'm like, oh, it just must be really difficult to see. I didn't even consider the fact that I had it in, like, picture mode. So that's what all I was doing. I was just taking pictures. I have, hopefully I'll put them up on the screen, but I took, like, 3 or 4 pictures just out in the wild. Oh, it was pretty funny. But yeah, feels good riding around, baby. I just, also last night I put in an order for some, like, primary access transmission fuel, or fluid, I mean. I think that's like the same thing. And then I got some oil coming in. So I can finally get a little oil change done on this baby. But yeah, right now it's just me and the open road, baby. It's a lie, I'm in the city. So, it's just me and a bunch of other people. So now it is time to go home and feed my cat and my dog. Don't hit me, please. Thank you to anybody who tuned in for this. This should be my second video. I think I'm just going to have this one uploaded tomorrow. Right now, today's the 15th. Today's Wednesday the 15th, so I think I'm going to have it uploaded tomorrow, Thursday the 16th. I don't have too much to do. Hopefully I'm going to this one bar up in town with my boy. I think that's really it on the agenda for tomorrow. Luckily I'm off work, so get to mess around. Hopefully, probably end up recording like another video too. But yeah, like I said, thanks to you everybody for watching. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna have more videos like this coming, so appreciate anybody who's checking me out.